quick push.
And play of the game
overall.
going to be Valkyrior on Zenyatta. I think going to be, right at the start of this last fight. Goes in, just knocks down Medicus, and then...
Taking down a healer to start it, and then just applying a lot of damage.
I hope that's not the play of the game. Unfortunately for him, it's going to be Salvo, so he doesn't get embarrassed on the big stream. And this was so big. Salvo comes in, doesn't even ult. He just finds heads and left clicks here to pick up 4 kills in a big retake that his team started off outmanned.
Oh, and this is probably at the Graviton Surge. So
Yeah,
he's gonna
this
get
is it.
everything.
I thought this looked amazing.
Yeah. Well, it just didn't look really cool because there weren't any else to pair with it, but they just cleaned house, and Sadistic Autistic, you're gonna have to move out. You don't have to look cool. And Chromatic, get in another play of the game. I'm not sure which one this was.
Have fun and win. And this is it's just that clusterfuck that was going on between the first and the second point where it was 6-0 on the ults. Chromatic doesn't even need to pop the Graviton Surge. Or it does for some people.
It has to... What?
Must only be one of the teams, maybe? I don't know.
I can't do it either.
Just play the game. He finds the heads and he clicks. I'm very proud of him. Incredible stuff on that Bastion.
Play of the game.
No surprise here, Mirai's had some great plays, even when he wasn't killing tons at once. Yep. Yeah, absolutely destroys him. He was sitting up on that top edge, ults, takes out 4 immediately, and I think he picks up 1 more right here.
Yeah.
10-10 across the board. Both teams manages to get that first point real quick and not managing to finish it up on that second one.
So which fair ult is this, is the question.
This was near the end. This might have been the last fair ult we saw. He picks up 2 people, manages to pick up the third right at the end there.
Play of the game.
I mean, at this point, it's really just them trying to get some confidence back.
Rikente playing the game, coming in, swinging at first. He gets a nice dash into the wall, takes out Jim, swings, gets another one, hits a third.
Oh my...
Play of the game.
Like, Kent with the play of the game. Nice hammer down onto 3 people. He's going to be able to pick up both Splinter and Jim. Someone else gets Swasser as well. The raise comes out, but he just gets to smash everyone in the gravity well once again.
Play of the game.
Yeah,
we
this
know
is going to
what's
be...
coming here.
Yep, this is going to be the hammer down into Diva ult. This was
He gets
beautiful.
Pick up. Looks like, so he gets on Time Joe first.
Gets one, just parks it on top of that, hammer down.
Hammer down, picks up 4 more to give him the total of 5 kills.
Oh yeah, Zell Zone, yo, macaron, yeah, macaron, no, chacaron, 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 chacaron.
Oh, the ult getting blocked off by the great Maywall. The Diva ult getting blocked again by a great wall there. Splinter is in a weird spot. Here comes the tank mode from behind. But he is not picking up anyone.
Chacaron, 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 chacaron.
Oh, that was... Oh, he pushed it in! He pushed it in! Oh, he just throws the game for his team.
Oh, that was the worst pull that could have happened.
Everyone stepped off the point! He stepped off the point! They got zoned off the point! Oh!
That was so awkward at the end.
Sound resumed.
All right. Are we live then? Welcome everybody to the first week of playoffs. Tonight we have fourth place versus third place, which is Mercy Shore versus Bone Zone. Bone Zone gets a one-game. Basically starts with one game up in the series because they were in third. That's their bonus. And after that, every team will be playing. The winner of this will play second place, and the winner of that will play first. And no more bonus games, free games, basically, after this week. Does look like we have everyone in here. I guess we're playing Nubani. I didn't actually look up what maps we're playing this week. So
We're drafting, I think.
Oh, right, drafting this week. Okay, so fairly soon here, we should be moving over to the draft site, which you guys will be able to see soon as both teams are ready. And they will be drafting down to a single map the first. Can they hear you say that or no? Okay. First, okay, so apparently, since Bone Zone is technically up a game, we are just going to be going in as if this was the second game straight up. So Bone Zone will get to ban some maps, and then Mercy Shore will be able to pick from what's left, since they are technically the losers of the last game. Yes, I'm talking to myself. Don't worry about it. Also, I'm told that I should inform you all that the SBL signups are up. So if you are interested in that, they should be a link on our Facebook page. They should be throwing bans into our chat here fairly soon. Bone Zone is running their sub right now. Jim is apparently running a bit late, which is too bad because he just hit Diamond. Was looking to see how what he brought to the table this week. Even though I know he normally plays tanks, but they're so fucking good, it doesn't matter right now. Looks like there's some miscommunication about whether we're drafting or not for this first round. All right, so we are doing a draft. We totally have our shit together. And they've actually already started the draft. So Mercy Shore should be banning something fairly quickly here. And they're going to ban Gibraltar first, which is good. I hate that map. I hate watching that map.
What kind of maps do you think they're going to be going for?
I don't... it's been so long since we played, I don't remember what each team likes to like play towards.
I feel like I remember Bone Zone having a preference for King of the Hill maps, but I would not be completely wrong on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised, but...
I'm completely wrong. They're banning those.
They're banning it. Ban Illinois. Yeah, we'll see. If their second ban is another one, then yeah, it's very likely they're just gonna ban them all. Oh shit, Oasis is in this. Is that disabled?
That's in chat.
Alright, Oasis is not allowed. So in reality, they'll ban down to Oasis and one other, and then Oasis is also banned. Alright, other bans we have coming through are Dorado and Nepal. So it looks like the straight push maps are what Mercy Shore is banning straight out. I don't know what their actual name is.
Are those the assault ones? Or are the assaults the 2-point?
That's... yeah, I don't know.
Fuck if I know.
Their first two bans were just pushing the cart through all of them. Their next ban is Hollywood. And we get one more midpoint from Bone Zone. Is there only one left? Or is that all of them? I believe that's all of them.
Yeah, that's all of them except for Oasis, which is effectively banned.
Right, which is also banned. Volskaya getting banned. I wouldn't be surprised to see Bone Zone going for Anubis.
I'd be kind of surprised if they went that way, just because when you have a map like Anubis, that second point's so hard to take.
True, if I remember correctly, I believe 30 really likes Anubis.
That could be.
But they're gonna ban Numbani first. Five left right now. Anubis, Kings Row, Route 66, Hanamura, Eichenwald. They're gonna take out 66. I kind of hope we see Eichenwald or Hanamura, just because it can go either way, depending on how the offense handles trying to get through.
That's true.
Defenses almost always play those maps exactly the same, but what the offense does is usually what dictates what happens.
It's just interesting that Bone Zone's going this route, because without Jim, who's like their main tank, these maps become much more difficult, because that's who leads you in.
I'm sure they have someone else
I'm sure they've got a plan
who
for
can play
but...
Reinhardt and D.Va. They're not exactly, little played characters.
No, they aren't, but playing it well is much different than being able to play it.
That's true. I don't know, did you see that misplay of the week?
I did. Yeah.
He was devaulted. He couldn't kill a Nana. Alright, and that's a Hanamura ban, so we will be playing Eichenwald.
30's been loving this map recently. Not
surprised.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love this map too, both on offense and defense. It's just a ton of fun to play.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he broke out his Symmetra. He's done that every time I played this map with him this week, 4 or 5 times.
Symmetra and Tor are both very good defense on this map. There's such a small area to come through.
Yeah, this first point especially.
Yeah. I'd argue even less than Hanamura.
Oh yeah, I'd agree. I think it really stretches the offense to force them to use flankers.
Yeah, you have to have flankers or you have to go hard into the middle. You can't delay. Just waiting on Bone Zone here, waiting for the all ready, and then we'll be into this game. rough that they're out Jim, but they have 30 at least this week.
That's true.
And I would assume Jim should only be out for about one map, considering he's running late. Alright. I'm gonna choose to believe that means good luck, suck dick.
Traveling.
Alright, and we are in it. I will be surprised if we don't see a Pharah on offense. I will be amazed if we don't see a Diva.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be stunned if offense didn't go with some kind of dive comp here.
Yeah. We do have both Tor and Symmetra picked right now for defense.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot this week. It's nasty to run into.
Yeah, that makes it real hard when to flank when everything just kind of auto-targets you. No one really has to even be aware that you're over there.
Particularly with the shield generator.
Yeah, shield generator makes pushing in through these tight spaces really hard. If a Pharah isn't moving enough, the Symmetra shield she throws can be a real problem.
A little surprised to see Torb on offense. Oh, never mind.
I was assuming that was going to change.
I was gonna say.
We do have Destiny going on that May. Might be able to make some weird angles with the wall to get his team in here. I'm not seeing much of flankers or anything to go over, so their plan is to go through.
For a man of your years, you're looking pretty good, Jack.
Running pretty basic comps all around. Blue team is down one healer because they're running the Symmetra instead, but if they do manage to make it to that shield generator, that shouldn't really matter.
This first push is going to be huge for them, though, because blue team ramps up hard after they get armor and shield gen.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to see the push in real quick here from red. If not, they're going to be in a rough spot. Oh, that's a weird May wall, but that's going to get them in on the side. If they can blow up those turrets. It does look like they're in now. This Reinhardt shield is down, but their team is moving through. Joe picks up 2. 4 dead for red. That's not looking good.
No.
5 and 6.
That's right.
So they did manage to clear things out, but with new Symmetra, she has all 6 ready to place again. This isn't
she's
like
about
old.
to have her ult too. By the time they have the second push or gen or teleporter.
Yeah, that fell apart a bit. It was what I was expecting with the May there, for the May wall in an angle to get their whole team in and push in, but didn't quite go right, so now they're going to be faced with an even bigger problem. T-Mick on the Torbjorn rolling 85% already, so he'll have that. Symmetra is about to get her ult. They're going to have a much harder push now, so see how they manage to handle that. Oh, here comes the next push in. There's the wall on the side. They're all in. That's pretty good. Yep. But they are in, and that's better than they managed last time, so this is looking good for them. It at least gives them a fighting chance away from everything. Both Reinhardts just literally holding their shields up at each other. One gets frozen, he gets taken out. 1 down for each team. A defensive healing pop. No one else dying just yet. Decent amount of damage going out. 30 managed to pick up 2 with his ult as U-Tech takes out Dano. Splinter goes down. 30 just doing work. It does look like they'll be able to fend this. Yes, all of red team's taken out. They did manage to break that defense and get in there, but they're going to have to rush pretty quickly to not just have everything set up again. The good news is with May and Winston and stuff, if they do manage to get in, they can immediately kill those Symmetra turrets. So it's not like trying to target them specifically. Winston literally just needs to turn around and he insta-kills them, so as long as they're mindful of those and they don't forget, they should be alright. And here comes another push in, and those turrets are down right away. Winston's real low though, he needs some heals. They are sort of grouping up here again to get those heals down. A May ult coming down, followed by a Reinhardt ult, or countered I should say. Lots of ults being blown. Oh, a great grenade just canceling tons of healing rise. And Swift take one out, 30 countering. Swift gets another. lots going down here for blue team. They're having a rougher and rougher time to keep this up. Swift in danger. He's going to pop his ult again, though. Now Winston's trying to push everyone off as Diva's just going to pop it. Looking real rough for red team. They almost had everyone off there, but they weren't quite able to get it, and now they're all spawning back in. But actually, red team's back in as well, and they're just sort of running towards the point.
Yeah, they're staggering towards the end of it.
Yeah, that's staggered.
They might have one more solid push here.
Yeah, they've got 30 seconds left, and it doesn't look like the enemy team has managed to reset up. Teamic is just building his turret now. Symmetra's putting all her stuff in that side room. Maybe might catch them off guard. They only have about 17 seconds left. This will be their last push. This is for all of it. Alright, and they're in on the left again. They're dodging that side room though, so no one's going to die from that. 30's just harassing Swift though, and he does manage to pick him up. No one's even looking at him, and 30 might pick up Marias as well. He does. 4 down for red team, and that does look like it's going to be the end of this push for him.
Round 1.
That was a pretty good defense.
Yep.
Score
I was impressed.
0-0. Switching sides.
Okay. Sure. Ignore me, stream. I'm insane. I'm talking to myself. Yes, for anyone unaware, all of playoffs is done strictly with comp rules. Not the normal rules. Or, I say normal, our weird rules. Yeah, let me just clarify that.
We can do it together.
Alright, looking at team comps. We have 30 going Roadhog looking to pull people out. Splinter going on to his very much loved Farah. Once again... Oh, I have these teams switched around. I'm confused by the red and blue. Okay, so we do have a couple people who can go over, namely Diva, Farah, and Mercy likely going to go over on this side here. And not great options to stop them. They do have Marias and Rakente if he can land that hook, but they're basically relying on Marias to stop this Farah. But he is already damage boost, so...
It's particularly difficult with the Diva.
Yeah.
For a soldier to stop that.
And they're in. And that's going to be a
wonderful.
dead Splinter, so that's a good pick right away. They do still have 2 people in on the side, or sorry, that's 1 person. Diva shows up twice on Spectator. And now that's just kind of Marias versus Joey there in the back line. But that's one of their DPS still distracted in the back line, so we'll see if they can use this to push in or not. This is a pretty good distraction for them. They're still sort of holding at this checkpoint. They're walking forward now. 30 walks into some stuff. Oh, and there's the charge. They're breaking this line. They get May-walled off. Tech is getting taken out. Eventually, there it is. That's on both sides. 30 pulling the other Roadhog, taking him out. Just kind of dissolved into a cluster. Ferris alive again on this backside, picking people up. See if we can get another. Clearing out some of those for his team. He gets frozen as he jumps, which was interesting. So they did manage to break this defense here. They don't have it in the bag yet, but Bone Zone is doing pretty well on this push. 30 and UTech both picking up a kill. Oh, but the res coming out right away to cancel that. But more kills following right after. This is looking bad for the defense. Mariah's popping his ult, but it's all getting eaten by the Diva. Then he gets pulled and taken out by Roadhog. 30 doing a lot of damage here. Failed Destiny, last one on the point. Mage just trying to stay alive as long as possible with the wall. Everything she can do, and that will be all of defense dead. They do have a couple almost there already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
they're all only getting one there, but still lots of ults just coming down in order to try and keep as many off as possible. A teleporter, a real bold teleporter.
Complete. Final score.
All right, and they do manage to pick up that map, which with their first. With their free map that they get, they are now 2-0 and only actually need one more map in order to win it. Quick aside though, we are going to restart the stream to add a delay to it.
Play of the match.
Because, you know, reasons. So, as soon as all of this is finished up, we will be adding that stream delay, so it'll be down for a little bit. Good D.Va ult picking up 2 here, and I believe he picks up a 3rd. Yeah, takes out Mariah's, just such a pain. 30% of his team's damage.
Epic.
Wow.
Thanks
Doing
for the
work on
love.
D.Va there.
For sure.